What do you think of when you hear about nuclear energy?
I think of Chernobyl and like nuclear holocaust and how I would like to be at ground zero if that ever happens.
All the kids in Japan getting cancer. That's it.
Danger and explosions.
Bombs.
So many people don't know what nuclear energy is or how it's used, so I'm going to explain a brief history on it. An Italian scientist by the name of Enrico Fermi was the first person to split an atom, which eventually led to the nuclear power generation. The production of nuclear energy started between 1895 and 1945. A German chemist by the name of Martin Klaproth first discovered uranium in 1789, which is a key element used in nuclear power. The overall production of nuclear energy was discovered with the help of various other scientists, including Wilhelm Röntgen, Frederick Soddy, and Albert Einstein. How is nuclear energy produced? Nuclear energy is created by neutrons being thrown into the nucleus of uranium atoms, which releases energy in the form of heat. Carbon dioxide or water is pumped and takes away the heat created by nuclear fission. The water reaches very high temperatures and begins to steam. The steam drives turbines that then drives generators creating energy. There are a lot of pros to using nuclear energy, and here they are.
One pro of nuclear energy is the little amount of resource used to provide a paralleled energy density. For example, one uranium fuel pellet is about the size of an adult's fingertip and equals the same amount of energy as 17,000 cubic feet of natural gas and 11,780 pounds of coal or 149 gallons of oil. Due to nuclear energy's ability to use extremely less resources, it also produces lower level of carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and sulfur dioxide. Another pro is nuclear energy has 24/7 availability.
What are the cons of nuclear energy?
The first con of nuclear energy would be the records of meltdowns, like 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, and Fukushima. Meltdowns are usually the outcome of a nuclear power plant's loss of coolant. Another con is the radiation from nuclear energy. A dose of 200 rems can cause sickness, cancer, and genetic mutation. But people who have been affected only receive 0.3% of their average annual radiation, which is about 50 rems.
The biggest controversial downfall of nuclear energy is the issue of waste disposal.
The byproducts of uranium-235 remains active for thousands of years, making it essential for the United States to dispose of the nuclear waste in a way that will not harm people, such as underground waste sites. The biggest issue is finding places to build underground waste sites, and that the sites we have built are filled within a couple of months.
Although there are many cons to nuclear energy, there are also many cons to the energy we're currently using. 87% of the United States energy comes from coal, oil, and natural gases, all of which are non-renewable resources. While coal is the largest energy source that we currently use, it is also the most harmful. It is a huge contributor to global warming and also a hazard to Americans' health. Natural gases and oils are also depleting at an alarming rate. Since 1978, no new nuclear power plants have been built in the United States.
Nuclear energy may be a good investment for our country in the future.
But we have to first find an efficient way to dispose of the waste.
And an effective way to pay for the costly expenses.